In today's video, we are installing these EBC Yellow Stuff brake pads on my ND2 Mazda MX-5. And currently, it is August 2nd. That means I have 4 days to get that Miata on the other side of the fence ready for Miatas at the Gap. You're also probably wondering, why are we getting new brakes on it? Aren't the factory ones gonna be okay? Short answer to that is no, they suck. I've driven them on roads around here and they burn up really, really fast. I smell burning metal every time I do any type of like light-spirited driving. They're awful. They're just not good for Tail of the Dragon. So, EBC Yellow Stuff, because this is good for track and street use. It's a very good mix. It'll get me there and back safely. I've never done them, but I've heard pretty good things about it. Some other things that we're gonna be doing to prep the ND Miata in this video are, 1, these brakes, 2, gotta do an oil change. Also, I do want to change to .4 brake fluid just for the higher boiling point. I have hit boiling point before. It is not fun, it is terrifying, but we also need new tires. So, tires, brakes, oil change, and we're good. But I do have 4 days to do that, so. Oh yeah, stanced boy. I am so confused. Where did these go? Hold on, did I get gypped? Okay, so there's no way that this is supposed to fit onto this. This has to be the wrong backing. And they're all the same. I don't know, I'm just gonna reuse the ones from the factory ones. Look at that, fits so much better. All right, I'm gonna torque these to 25 foot-pounds. I found a forum posting that says 23 to 28 foot-pounds per a shop manual, so I'm gonna go with 25. Awesome. That's it. That's it for this side. That went scarily smooth, and I'm very nervous.
You're a f***ing idiot.
I should probably put it on the ground first before I do this. I mean, I know that the rest of the car is dirty and like, maybe it just stands out a lot, but I think the yellow, it just looks so good. Like it looks beefier, like it looks more, I think it just looks good. It looks objectively better. All right, something I didn't fully anticipate on doing, but I would like to get it done since I was sent a new revision. My tuner sent me a new tune, and this is not a tune, but this is the physical representation of what I am showing you I was sent with a tune. Anyway, shout out to Justin from Mazda Sauce Tuning. Once again, thanks so much for the tune. I believe the only thing different in this revision is the amount of fuel pressure, which should give me a more efficient burn and also squeeze out a little bit extra power because of that. I believe I've explained that properly, but if you do have any questions, I will leave Justin's Instagram and email linked in the description below. Feel free to reach out for any questions, maybe even a tune. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and install the new tune. All right, so with everything being installed, car's running great. I don't notice anything at all really. The only downside that will probably maybe come about is it takes 500 miles for KSC or KYC, I don't know what it is. Basically the ECU has to relearn everything pretty much, and that takes about 500 miles. It's 240 miles from where I live to the tail of the Dragon. Of course, I'll be driving it around then, so we'll need an extra like 200 miles. We may not even have full power when I'm down at the tail of the Dragon, but still, we're gonna have plenty of power. So, with that being said, I think it's time that we go ahead and do an oil change on the car. I'm not currently due for one, but I would like to get this changed before we go and take the car and kind of push it a little bit closer to its limits. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. All right, so I heard a knock at my door earlier, and it appears we got our tires. These are the Yokohama Advan Fleva V701s. Normally, I would run Continental ECSs, especially on this car, but I didn't really have the funds this time around, and these are pretty similar performance for a little bit cheaper, so I did run these, and we'll also be testing them. So, hope they do good. I've heard very good things about them. Now it's time to try to fit these in the Miata. I mean, I guess I could try to fit them in the truck. It's cooler to put them all in this. All right, tires are done. Oil change, I just finished. Now the scariest part for me is going to be doing the brake fluid. I've not really done this in the past. I'm a little bit nervous, especially because the brake fluid and the clutch fluid are kind of mixed together in the same reservoir. So a little bit nervous for that. I hope I don't mess that up because currently there is .3 in there, but gonna be running .4, switching it out. Gonna go ahead and start on this. By the way, I am no expert. I hope that has been very clear from my past videos. I'm pretty sure it has. If you guys do notice any mistakes, please let me know. I'll be happy to fix them and address them in a future video. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this. All right, gonna go ahead and pull some of this fluid out of the reservoir. I do not mess around with brake fluid. I have had several instances where it has peeled paint, primarily off of rare factory rims. Speaking from experience, so this is going very far away from the car. Gonna rinse my hands again. All right, I will go ahead and continuously check on this while doing the bleeding process, but let's go ahead and start on the actual bleeding process. All right, pump it like 3 times. All right, go ahead and press on it. Hold, okay, stop. All right, press on it. Okay. All right, this side is good. I think that went pretty well. I didn't notice any like huge mistakes that I made. The only reason that you guys saw bubbles was because this line is a little bit too big. So it's sucking some air from the outside of the nipple. That's just how it is. Gonna go ahead and do the other side. Everything in here was clear, so should be good. Okay, pump the brakes. Okay, press and hold. Okay. Okay. Press and hold. Okay. Pump the brakes a few times. Alrighty, I'm gonna go check that reservoir. All right, so with that, everything for Miatas at the Gap is done. The only thing that I have to do now is wash the car, but I've shown you guys me washing the car before. I feel like if I show you that again, things will just get repetitive and you don't need to see it. It's literally just me washing the car and cleaning it, but I do promise the next time that you see it, it will be clean for the videos. I also don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually forgot to press record on one of the front wheels, but you get the idea. If you did have any questions on it, you can reach out to me, but I used Flying Miata's instruction video specifically for the ND Miata, at least for everything that I did. With all of that being done, that is gonna be it for today's video, but before you click off, I did just wanna say I am gonna be at Miatas at the Gap this year. Obviously, that was the point of this video. So if you do recognize me, if you wanna come and say hi, you're welcome to. I don't know where I will be or when. Check my Instagram story, which I will leave linked in the description. If you wanna go ahead and follow me over there, that is where you can stay up to date with me. If you wanna come say hi, maybe even do a ride along, welcome to do that as well. Even if you just want to say hi and be in the video for a second, that's cool too. Would love to meet some of you guys. And if there is anything specific that you would like to see on the Miatas at the Gap video, comment down below and let me know, obviously before that video comes out and as soon as possible because the dates are from now until the 10th. Anything that you guys want to see from that video, just go ahead and let me know in the comments below or just send me a DM on Instagram. I'll respond to you there as I can. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of the love and support that I've gotten on these past few videos. And you guys do seem to love the ND Miata more, which I am a fan of, but I do want to show the NB some love this upcoming year. That's going to be it for today's video. The next time that I see you guys will be at Miatas at the Gap, so I'll see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.
I'll be staying outside, yeah, so I don't think about life.